Let's continue our coverage of that deadly collision that caused major traffic delays in Oakland all morning.
Interstate 580 at 80 is now reopened. It happened just about an hour ago. Traffic heading into San Francisco now flowing, but the traffic damage of a deadly runway crash is done.
KTVU's James Torres is live in El Cerrito, where police say it all started with an early morning break-in. James?
Sal, Andre, Garcia, good morning to you. We are just outside the tobacco outlet shop here along San Pablo in El Cerrito. You hear the drilling, you see the boards here. The store owner has been awake since about 4 o'clock this morning, working with this crew, repairing the entire storefront. He says that a white pickup truck ran into the front of the store and the people driving the truck ransacked the place. The store owner telling me this is the 5th time criminals targeted his shop. He runs it with his father, and as small business owners, they really can't afford to keep making major repairs. He actually woke up to a notification on his phone, and he saw on his app, watching as it was happening, the white truck ramming into the shop, going inside the store while those criminals took cigarettes, lighters, and cash.
You know, this is by far the worst damage. You know, this is probably going to break us. Probably able to come back from this. You know, it's about, I'm assuming $50,000 from what I'm looking at. Could be more. You know, and small business can't afford to pay that.
Now, that store owner tells me his heart sank when he later learned that same truck sped off and caused a 3-car crash, killing an innocent driver. El Cerrito police say they went after the white truck with 2 people inside down 80 headed west. They called off the chase right as the truck made a U-turn and started driving the wrong way up 580. That crash killed 1 driver in a black BMW, seriously hurt a 2nd driver in a white van, as well as the 2 people inside the suspect car. It shut down the interstate for about 3.5 hours.
How long have you been waiting in traffic today?
So far, 2 hours.
And we know the CHP is investigating the crash in this case. El Cerrito police will be investigating the crime that happened behind me here. Both agencies will have the authority to recommend criminal charges to the district attorney. We'll let you know when that happens. 580 is now open, but certainly quite a bit of residual traffic as a result. For that, I'll take you over to Sal Castaneda, who has a better look of just how much traffic is left. Sal?
All right, James, we do have a lot of it left. People heard about the crash, they did other things, and then people just had to go. Let's go to the Bay Bridge. At one point, the Bay Bridge looked empty, and that's because people weren't able to get through. But now it looks like it's 7:30 in the morning there, and unfortunately, it's 9:03. So it's one of those things where if you have time to wait, or if you can use public transportation, that would be best. We're also looking at a big crowd on 880 as people are avoiding 580. And put the grid up here. 24 is also affected by this, coming from Orinda, slow all the way through. Some people got off on Highway 13 and used Ashby Avenue to get over to 80. Really, some ways are better than others, but the best thing to do, if you can, is to not go now and go later, or use public transportation like BART or the ferry.